Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. Stay tuned and let's see what's coming up for Pisces for the upcoming week. Pisces. For the upcoming week, 3 cards for Pisces. Okay, you have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Chariot card. Okay, the Two of Wands, you've got options around you here, Pisces. Some of you are planning travels or thinking about traveling. I'm not sure if you're traveling for the purposes of work. I feel like it could be a paid opportunity that makes its way to you. It could be because of a creative pursuit as well. The Chariot card is quite creative energy. So I feel for some of you, well, a lot of you actually, that are very successful creative artists or designers or writers in some capacity here. I feel like some of you might be traveling for the purposes of your work with the Two of Wands. It's also the notion of back and forth, so this could be like a long distance thing as well for some of you, talking or affiliating yourself with long distance contacts or people that are abroad or overseas in some way here with the Two of Wands. It's also options around you. For some of you, it's options in career. It could be options in love as well. But the Two of Wands, you could be deciding between 2 different people here, Pisces, this week. 2 different fire signs maybe, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You do have a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot, which is a sign of Cancer. So you do have a lot of different elements. And of course, this won't apply to everyone. But I think with the Two of Wands, you've got options this week. Options to move, options to travel, or different, I feel like you might even be juggling 2 different projects at the one time. They could be quite different from each other, and you're passionate about both, but I feel like they're going to give you a bit of an equilibrium here, which is good. It's nice to divert your time and your energy into different things sometimes, but I do see you going back and forth between the two with the Two of Wands energy. It is, I do feel like you're setting out on some journey though, so you may be starting actually 2 new projects sometime this week. But it could also, as I said, point to a relationship, the element of choice, or trying to juggle a relationship and creative pursuits, trying to juggle the emotion as indicated by the Chariot card with the Nine of Pentacles, which is the earthly realm, the physical realm, the assets, the abundance, the finance, and you wanting to see those gains as well in the physical. Because the Nine of Pentacles can very well rule abundance, prosperity. It's quite a cultured energy. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, there's someone who's expressing their creative talent, being inspired by something. So I almost feel like some of you are going to be inspired by 2 new ideas or 2 new projects by listening to some music. Maybe you're going to a performance. Maybe you're watching a movie. You know, it's almost like something is your muse here. But there is incentive here, and the incentive is money. And you can be quite money-driven, Pisces, but I feel like this, you've definitely got your eyes set on something. There's wonderful inspiration that's coming in, and that'll give you thought for 2 new ideas or 2 new characters, for example, or something like this is coming up. But I also feel like this is someone watching you, maybe, and it could very well be an earth sign that's got their eyes set on you. It could be someone you work with. The Pentacles do traditionally denote finances. So I feel like it could be someone that really admires and appreciates your creative talent, your intuitive ability, your sensitivity, your empathy. There's qualities about you, physical qualities, your looks maybe, your demeanor, your mannerisms, but it's someone that's using it as a muse. So I feel like if you're not getting inspired by someone else and someone else isn't your muse, then you're theirs, is what I'm seeing with the Nine of Pentacles. And it's quite engaging. Again, I feel like it could prove to be something quite productive and something quite interesting and whimsical with the Nine of Pentacles. But it is a card of luxury things. So for some of you going on a luxury holiday, quite a cultured, refined event. There's a lot of finesse and finery and very suave attire or something like this happening around you. So for some, you will be receiving some sort of invitation perhaps to attend this event sometime this week. Moving on, you have the Chariot. This is the sign of Cancer. So for those dealing with a Cancer, this person has come up, so they'll be prominent for you in the next coming week. Beautiful emotional connections grow with the Chariot card. This is you paving the road to success. Now, it can be in regards to career, because you see the horse leaps towards career, leaps towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is quite a large amount of money. So for some of you, I'm not sure if there's a leap in salary or suddenly, you know, the stakes go up or something like this with the Chariot. That's absolutely possible. But I also feel like emotional bonds are forming, and they're forming very quickly. And I think you're enjoying the flow. I do. And even if it's two different people you're choosing between, Pisces, I think for the most part, both of these connections could equally be growing very strongly, but in different ways. Perhaps one is being more driven by your intuitive, emotional, unspoken connection, rather than on this opposing side, it may be driven more by attraction, sexuality, physical chemistry. So maybe they're traveling in different directions, but that doesn't mean you're connecting any differently with these two people. It could be a collaboration for some of you. Again, there's two horses, two wands, two branches that stick from the tree, the element of choice. So I feel like the ball's in your court. But it absolutely could be a work collaboration, a creative collaboration as well. That could prove to be very, very successful. It's quite a whimsical card. When I look at this card, I feel like it reminds me of this castle back here reminds me of Disney. So I'm not sure if some of you are writing like an animation for Disney, or you're writing maybe a piece of animation or a children's book or illustrations. But there's a castle here. It's very fairy tale like is what I'm seeing here. So I'm not sure if this is in regards to your romance, if it's quite a fairy tale connection that's developing with two different people, or you're sort of writing this fairy tale. Again, it comes back to the muse here, this inspired thought to write some sort of fairy tale. So that's quite exciting. I will leave it at that though, Pisces. I hope that has been insightful, and hopefully we shall be chatting again next week. Bye for now.